to our multi-user station series. Okay, so I built us a model of kind of trying to depict what I wanted to explain in the last video, and I built this model too off the ground so that the redstone, we're gonna have redstone underneath, and I need to sort of have room for that, and I didn't have it if I just placed it on the ground. And it's okay because we have plenty of vertical clearance. We don't really need to worry about it too much. Maybe later on because I got this giant room up top, but I can always tear that down if I need to. So I need to explain this. Okay, so imagine that over here we are hooked up to our smart booster. Okay, just imagine we're hooked up to our smart booster right here, and our smart booster comes up here and follows this line of track. All right, let's say this stone pressure plate right here is hooked up to this turn right here. So if I click that stone pressure plate, it grabs this cart right here. It turns this piece of track right here. If I click that stone pressure plate, this piece of track turns. So that means if the smart booster is out and I'm on that stone pressure plate and this track turns, then the smart booster is going to come this way, come up here, clip into my cart, grab my cart, boost it along five track lengths, come back down, and then in this current setup it would just turn back in, and then we could route that off to wherever we want. But also imagine that somewhere in this length of track right here we set it up with a toggle switch. We make a toggle switch. We put a pressure plate here, I should say. We put a pressure plate somewhere around here, and our cart activates it. And that pressure plate activates the toggle over here, this toggle that we built underground right here. It activates that, which changes the state of this side of the track so that all of these track pieces turn to the other direction. Then what would happen? Well, our cart would continue down the line this way, and we could build perhaps another one of these. We could build even 2 more of these. We could build 10 more of these. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I want to introduce to you as the new departure station for our multi-user station. This is the dock area. I don't know. I don't have a word for it. We'll call it the Jordan dock. All right. We'll name it the Jordan dock. So okay. What happens if I'm coming from the other side? What happens if I'm coming from the other side? Well, I come up here. I turn to the left. I come up. Or wait. If we're coming from the other side, then the toggle switch is hit, right? The toggle switch is activated, and we come over here, and everything is switched to the other side. So if we come from the other side, then pretend that these tracks are in the other direction. Actually, let me physically move these tracks to the other direction. Pretend that that's the case. That is the case. Pretend that that's the case. That our toggle switch is now active and our track is in the other direction. Then what would happen? Well, we continue down this line. We continue down this line until another pressure plate is hit. Another pressure plate is hit. So when the other pressure plate is hit, then the same curve that we have in a later Jordan pod or Jordan dock, another curve that we have there would hook the booster, is like what I like to call it. It would hook the booster into the dock. It would hook the booster into the dock. The booster would turn into the dock and boost that cart along. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic of this station. This is how it runs. This is how it lives. This is how it breathes. This is how it works. This is what's going to allow us to to propel our carts, propel multiple carts from the same station onto the same track at the same time. Now this track would curve onto a different track piece. It would curve onto a different track piece, which would later then hook into our main track, which would later then take us to whatever our destination is. But what I want to do really quick is I want to show you how I built this, and I mean, it's really easy. It's not hard to build at all. All we got to do is, let's see, I have my wood. I had wood. Wood was up to here. Okay, so I should break this. And replace it with wood. Okay, so this is where the 7 count is. So we need room for redstone, and that's why I'm spacing these out 7 apart. So how did we build this? Okay, let's come over here and build this side first. Right here. So let's say that's there. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. And then it goes like this, and then right here we have a block. I'm just mirroring this from the other. Oh wait. It's not on this side. It's not, the block is not there yet. Our pressure plate is right here. So let's put our pressure plate down right quick. Put our pressure plate down right quick. That's not where we want our pressure plate. We want our pressure plate here, not there. So let's go ahead and fix that. Okay. And then here is where we want the first incline. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Okay, and then we count from here to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then begin to decline. And on the exact same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decline. And then we just sort of fill in the blanks. Right. Decline, and then right here we just need to curve into it. So there. And then on the other side, this is coming from this side. I curve into it. Now I'm a little scared that actually this is coming. I'm a little scared that I haven't thought about everything fully. So before I begin wiring, I'm probably gonna try to visualize this better, because I wanted to build it in the game before I just troubleshoot it. I wanted to make sure that it was fully built and doable, and the smart booster works and everything. But lastly, last thing I need to do after I change this track here, I really don't know if how I explained it was clear as to how exactly it works. Also need to do this as to how exactly it works. But if you don't get it, if you can't visualize it because you know the track, I'm not a good explainer, or you know it's just straight up confusing because I don't have the redstone down, well, just stick with the series. Just stick with the series. I'm out of track, so I need to go get more track anyway, so I'm going to stop the recording here. But just stick with the series. The later episodes will explain it better. So I wish I had like an introductory series on just this basic design, like a whole tutorial, like a two-parter thing like we had for the Smart Booster, but I don't. You know, this, I just wanted to reveal it right here on this YouTube channel. So you know, take some time, think about it, you know, think about the design and what it would do and how it works and what it all means. Later on we'll figure out the redstone. So don't worry about the redstone right now. We'll figure it out later on. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. And enjoy your cookies or your soda or your popcorn or whatever commodity you're using to refresh yourself. Make sure you enjoy that. I just wish you well because I love you, because you're my viewer. So subscribe, like, show your friends, show your mom, show your cat, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.